I quite fancy the woman who eats dirt at the main junction here in Tapovan in Rishikesh. And 21-year-old lungs are making me envious. I don't think of all the smoking done in my intervening years, all the incalculable nights of not inconsequential highs. There's a guy here who has 20 odd years on me, and he tells of his time on opium in Kathmandu, when it was still a stick village, newly open to the world. We shared our stories of smoking with the Karen tribes in northern Thailand, albeit mine 20 years later. But that's all water long gone down the Ganges, where they're burning the bodies to my left on its banks as I sit with all the Indian men, passing time. Ahead is the ghost temple dedicated to Shiva, and further beyond, over the mountains that rear up lovingly across the water, is where Shiva swallowed the poison that saved the world. The Beatles' ashram is across to the right, the Maharishi's hangout before he had to flee. Though David Lynch still follows transcendental meditation, so he can't have been all bad. And I discovered today that when I voted for the Natural Law Party back in 1992, with all that yogic flying if you remember, that it was the Maharishi who was behind all that too. Behind me is the bustle of organised chaos, India in full effect. So much has been lost here over the decades, chasing the shit American dream. More has been gained over the millennia of following the most ancient truths. A deep-rooted connection to reality abides, not the oligarch-moulded vision of the West. The concept of community still exists here. It's still on the lost and found back home, in a British rail baggage room, while the attendants eat the terrible food of the 1970s state ownership of my mind.